Weighing just 1 pound, that's the same as a small bag of sugar, her tiny baby's life was hanging in the balance. And Marie joins us now with midwife Jackie Nash.
Welcome.
I mean, it's an absolutely extraordinary story. You have 3 children as well as Eloise, and this pregnancy was completely normal until around 22 weeks, but
Yes.
you do say that you were suffering from terrible stress.
Yes, we just moved from Belgium, my home country. My husband worked many hours, and I felt like, you know, having 3 children is very hard work and very stressful already. And I think it all just added up to the point that I was like, physically, I can't do this anymore, being pregnant as well. And what you get, you come ill if it gets too much. So when I was 22 weeks pregnant, I had one morning terrible throat pain. Really, I hadn't had anything like that before. I kind of self-diagnosed me straight away, looking up the internet, and I saw Streptococcus A kept coming back. That's an infection, which can be very dangerous when you're pregnant. Now, I did go to a weekend doctor, but they didn't worry too much. But eventually, then, was it a week and a half later, my mucus plug went. So that's how I knew something is really not right, but still thinking, oh, maybe I'm just exaggerating, you know, I don't want to worry anyone, you know, it's the 4th time I've been pregnant before, I'll be fine. But I felt physically in my whole body that something just wasn't, it wasn't right. Now, after the mucus plug went out, I still doubted myself, I'm probably exaggerating. And then 4 days later, my waters broke. So I was on my own upstairs in the bedroom, and as I thought it was like uncontrolled weeing, but it was clearly not that. It was just, you know, everywhere. And that's when I knew, right, I need to go to the hospital because it's not right. And that's what we did. And that's where they found out. So I was then 23 weeks pregnant, which is still way too early for a baby to live. The waters indeed had gone.
When the medical team came into you, well, you said one of the doctors had tears in her eyes.
Yes, that was when we were talking about the fact that they weren't sure if they could do something if she would come, because it was way too early. They knew at that point the waters are gone. There's probably a reason for that, infection. If the waters are gone, infection can get to the baby with all terrible you know, effects, you know what it can do to a baby. So it was very emotional.